let's find our seat and begin with a C of Ong. So the power of mantra is projection and embodiment. And when we get into rhythmatic mantra, the rhythm is also a part of the key. So with chanting the seed mantra of Ong, we're trying to harness the sound from the earth into our body, through the throat chakra, into the head, vibrating the chakras, vibrating our energetic being. We take the NG of Ong and we push it up into the sinuses and make it nasal. So it's Ong, and that vibration of the nasal Ong is where you get all the medicine into the pituitary and pineal gland. So you can bring your hands here or to Gyan Mudra. We'll tune in with prayer position in a moment, but we're going to start with just some onging. So wherever you want your hands, just have a mindful position. Choose a mudra and close the eyes. Gaze into the third eye. Take some nice deep belly-centered breaths and play with this mantra. You can take it high, medium, low. Play around. See where you can access and vibrate your authentic voice most powerfully. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale fully. Deep breath in to begin. Om. 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 Take a deep breath in, hold the breath. When you're ready to release, exhale, bring the hands together, rub them. Tuning in with the Adi mantra and the Mangala Charan, creating a sacred space for our practice, opening the doorway between our everyday selves and our divine, infinite aspects, our higher self, calling in the higher self to guide us in our practice today. Bring the hands to the heart center. Take nice, deep, belly-centered breaths. Gazing into the third eye, we can, with the eyes closed, gaze into this area of the third eye, locking the gaze in a natural and comfortable way, seeing into the third eye and beyond. Take a deep breath in together and exhale. Deep breath in to tune in. Om. Hold the breath, expand, receive. Fill yourself with healing force. Connecting the sky and earth. When you're ready, exhale. Feeling the presence of your higher self. Divine wisdom that is within you, honoring this wisdom. And then again with the hands in prayer position, we'll chant the Mangala Charan, our mantra of protection and guidance, visualizing beautiful white light all around you and filling this room, sending that light beyond this room out into the world, out into the universe. Take a deep breath in, exhale fully. Deep breath in to begin. Ayagure name, Jugagure name, Satgure name, Srigure name. Ayagure name, Jugagure name, Satgure name, Srigure name. Aspect of who you are. And when you're ready, exhale and relax. And let's begin with Sufi grind. You may want to set your pillow to the side. We'll start clockwise, centering the movement in the rib cage. Bring the ribs forward to your right, back and left. Circling clockwise, inviting the breath to deepen and expand. Once you get a feel for it, close the eyes, take the awareness inside. Finding your flow. Add a little breath pumping. Take the breath in, out, 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 in, out. Mouth or nose, any number of in, any number of out. Let it be intuitive. Nice deep breath and reverse directions. Feel free to do a little more breath pumping if that's serving you, helping the breath to open and expand. And then let's add our own sacred sound, our own voice, our own sound current, just creating a hum or an ah sound. Hum. And then take that sound to Ra, the sound of the sun, the divine masculine, Ra. vibration of the sun, letting the mouth release, the jaw relax. Take a deep breath, come to center, bring the hands to Gyan Mudra, align yourself. Hold the breath as long as is natural for you, focus into the third eye. When you're ready to exhale, let it be a surrender. If you'd like, you can switch across the legs or switch the position of your sitting. If you'd like to be in rock pose or get your pillow back, feel free. We're going to circle into the neck. Take the chin forward, gently take the right ear towards the right shoulder, and then as you bring the head back, lift up through the third eye, up through the throat chakra, left ear towards left shoulder, and then the chin comes forward. We're creating a nice smooth circle. Really relaxing the jaw, lengthening through the crown chakra, opening the whole spine as you do this. And if that doesn't feel good to you, just do half circle, side, forward, side. As you continue, visualize that you're calling in harmony. Just drink in the vibration of harmony. Bring it in. Nice deep breaths. Gently reverse directions, circling now the other way. Bring yourself gently to center, take a deep breath in, and we'll apply the locks. So straightening the spine, lift the chest, bring the chin slightly down and slightly back so that the neck goes straight. Pull up Mula Bandha, the whole pelvic floor, the perineum, drawing up, 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 and draw the lower belly back and up, squeezing. If you're a woman on your moon time, you can skip Mula Bandha today and skip Breath of Fire. When you're ready to release, allow it to be a surrender. And one more round, moving with your own speed, your own breath. The breath is the doorway to consciousness. When you're ready, we'll bring the ankle bones aligned. One in front of the other, either foot in front, doesn't matter. If you're not very flexible, you'll just bring the hands here and open through the chest. If you have the flexibility, you'll bring the heart towards the earth, opening through the chest, lengthening through the spine, all the way up the crown chakra. You can add a little side to side motion if that feels good, just relaxing and taking some nice deep breaths. If you'd like, you can do lion here to release the jaw, any tension in the face, stick the tongue out. As you exhale, roll the eyes up. Feel free to do a few rounds of that as it serves you. Gently coming to center with your next inhale, rise. We'll switch sides, exhaling into the other side. So today we'll be doing a practice called awakening to your 10 bodies. So keep stretching. One of the things that Yogi Bhajan brought as a teaching from the lineage of Kundalini Yoga to the Western world, and other indigenous cultures and ancient wisdom teachings say the same thing, that after the year 2012, humankind is going to go through a sensory system shift, and we are going to become more sensitive. We're going to see and feel and experience energy in new ways. We're going to have deeper access to the play of the emotions and the voice of the soul and how they work together and the wisdom that they access. And so if you're feeling more sensitive in the last few years, that's exactly what's supposed to be happening. And Kundalini Yoga teaches us that this sensitivity is a gift. It's a great gift, and it will help us through these times. So really embracing that sensitivity. With your next inhale, rise. Let's take the right leg straight, and we're going to cross the left leg across so the outer ankle is touching the outside of the right knee. You can always bring that up a little higher if you want to. We're going to first straighten the spine, and if you want to, like me, you can grab your belly and move it out of the way as you twist, because you want to bring your body close to your leg. As you twist, you're compressing the digestive system, you're compressing the organs. Bring the left hand behind you, activate the whole body from the lower belly, radiate out in all directions. Try flexing the right foot and reaching just beneath the ball of the big toe. That's a really nice extension point for this twist. Take some nice deep breaths here. Opening the hips, opening the spine. So this Kriya, awakening to our 10 bodies, is very helpful for this sensory system shift because it helps us to experience the many layers of who we are. Yoga teaches us that we are more than just a physical body. In fact, we're more than a mind and a spirit and a body. In Kundalini Yoga, we learned that we have 10 bodies, and this is a beautiful way of experiencing ourselves. With your next inhale, release, and we'll come to the other side. So if we think of ourselves as 10 bodies, only one of them is physical. 5 of these bodies exist in our magnetic field. And 2 of these bodies are everlasting, eternal, undying. The soul and the subtle body. And I'll talk more about these as we go into our practice today. Let's add a little bit of breath of fire here, and if you're not sure what breath of fire is, I want you to raise your hand so that I can help you today. And Joshua, you're going to turn the other way, and beautiful woman in front of me, I can't remember your name, you're going to twist the other way. So the leg up, Pat, unless you wanted to do that on purpose.
No.
Okay, I didn't catch you on the other side, did I? There you go. Gotcha. Anyone else need help with breath of fire today? All right, push all the breath out. A good inhale begins with a good exhale. Take the breath in through the nose. Hold the breath for a natural moment. And release. All right, we'll be beginning our Kriya. And we use a lot of breath of fire in the beginning. So again, women, if you're on moon time or if you're pregnant, you can skip the breath of fire. If you just had breakfast or had a nice big coffee, you probably want to skip the breath of fire. Breath of fire is normally done on an empty belly. And so if you did have some food and it's still in there, just do long deep breathing or do the breath of fire very slowly and just kind of feel into it. Take breaks whenever you need, okay? So we start our Kriya with stretch pose. So let's come on the ground with the legs straight up, get the low back nice and flat on the ground. We're going to point the toes. We're going to bring the hands to the sides like this, and at any time if you need a little support for your low back, just slip the hands underneath the pelvis like this. We're going to lift the head up and we're going to press the low back into the ground as we lower our legs as low as we can bring them, but keep the low back on the ground. Maybe even so far as 6 inches above the ground. That's pretty advanced. It's not about ego, so make sure you're really keeping your low back on the ground. And you're going to keep your eyes softly open as you gaze at your pointed toes and add breath of fire. We're here for 1 minute. Good. stoking the sacred fire. Feeling the breath in the belly. You can always modify as you need, but visualize yourself doing it fully. So if you need to modify, you take one foot down and then the other, you take your head down, do what you need to do. Keep yourself at your edge, but not beyond. So breath of fire is in and out of the nose and the belly. And with each exhale, the belly is coming back towards the spine. So it looks like this. And you can focus at first on the exhale, so you really get that strong drawing back of the belly. The inhale will just happen naturally. And as you get used to it, then you try to equalize the inhale and the exhale and make them equal. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you're getting it, just focus on the exhale. I'll check back on you. 10 more seconds. Beautiful. Tap into that divine, masculine, solar, peak of the summer energy, that light warrior within you. And exhale fully, and inhale, and relax. Do anything your body asks for, perhaps a lying twist or just laying in stillness. Take a moment to just really go inside and hear the voice of your body, the voice of your inner knowing. Taking a moment to integrate. Allow yourself to become the witness, just observing your experience. With your next inhale, we're going to curl up into a little ball like a seed. Bring your knees in and hug yourself. You're going to take the head up. At some point, if your neck begins to hurt, you can put a pillow or a block underneath your head or bring your head down. Keep it up the whole time if you can. Here we are, breath of fire. Toes are gently pointed. Nose is tucked in towards the knees. Find your rhythm. Ride the breath like a wave. You can make it faster, slower, find your speed. Oxygenating your entire body, purifying, cleansing. This is really, really good cleansing right here. Awakening the soul body, activating the pranic body. Ten more seconds. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Again, take a moment of integration and observation. And then finding your center, rock and roll a few times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Inhaling up, exhaling back. We're bringing ourselves back up to Sukhasana. All right, our next exercise is called Aura Charger, aka Ego Eradicator. So in this lineage, the thumb represents the earth and the individual identity. So we're tapping into this relationship of ourselves and this planet and being fully present in this incarnation. Bring your hands into this position right at the knees, and this will give you your 60 degrees, straight up. And actually that's 45, so 60 is gonna be a little bit wider. There we go. And then we're gonna pull the fingers, we curl them to the pads just beneath the fingers. Good, like monkey pads. We plug the thumbs up into the sky, breath of fire, close the eyes. And you're gonna focus up above the head into the crown chakra, like you're opening this gateway. Good, so just a little wider than what we would do at 45. That's it, right there. Good, you got it. Good. And if you have an injury and you can't do this, you're just visualizing yourself doing it, and you're doing whatever your body needs, but visualize yourself doing it so beautifully, so fully, and you'll get a lot of the medicine that way. The power of visualization is very real. Beautiful. Find your rhythm. Ride the breath like a beautiful wave. Arms are straight. Awareness at the belly, shining like the sun. Eyes rolling up. Focus at the top of the head. Open the crown chakra. Recharging your aura, this divine shield that protects you and projects who you are and what you're manifesting. Visualize it, see your aura. Feed it with your awareness. The aura is created by the flow of prana, through our breath and through the meridian lines of the body, and how these interact with the chakras. So visualize it, the chakras, the breath, the aura, all connecting, all working together. Exhale fully. Bring the thumbs and hook them, straighten the fingers up. Deep inhale. Hold the breath, apply the locks, pull up Mula Bandha, focus into the third eye. Hold the breath as long as is natural for you. In that moment when you're ready to release, sweep the hands through the magnetic field, connecting to your aura, clearing and cleansing. Take a moment of meditation and integration. The aura holds memories from past experiences, both good and challenging. And so with our awareness, we can connect to this part of ourselves. And this is a big part of the projection of who we are. How we're felt when we walk in the room, how we're seen from afar, our vibration. The aura also offers us a secure space. We can use it like a divine shield. Visualize that. Visualize your aura strong and healthy, your shield of projection and protection. With our next inhale, we'll gently release. We're going to come to wide leg, live nerve stretch. So you can turn sideways on your mat. If your heels are sensitive on the wood floor, you can grab a couple of those blue pads. Taking a nice wide position so that you're up on your sits bones. We're going to inhale at the center. As we exhale to each side, if you can, you're going to grab your toes. If you can't grab your toes, you touch wherever and you visualize yourself grabbing your toes. Inhale, center. Exhale to each side, grabbing or visualizing yourself grabbing the toes. Good. Find your flow. Connect breath and body as one. Expanding, radiating. Feel yourself as a multi-layered, energetic being. All these 10 bodies, the soul body, the positive mind, the negative mind, the neutral mind, the physical body, and all the 5 bodies that live in our magnetic field. All of these are being unified in this Kriya. They're aligning, realigning, reconnecting, and lining up so that they can work together to support our destiny, to support who we are in our truth and what we're meant to do in this lifetime. Next time you come to center, reach up and exhale down. Again, if you can grab the toes, you will. If you can't, you'll just visualize that you are. We're going to inhale up and exhale forward, heart towards the earth. Inhale up, exhale down. If you're not a very flexible person and you find that you're really curving your spine, take the hands behind you and do it like this. We want to open the heart center in this motion. We want to open and align the spine. Find your speed, connect breath and body, and then close your eyes. Lock that gaze into the third eye. Focus, visualize, connect. Inhale up, exhale forward. Take a moment to relax and integrate in whatever way your body asks. With your next inhale, we'll come to Sukhasana. We're going to be doing spinal flex. And in this version, the arms are fairly straight. Okay, they're fairly straight, but they're relaxed. And the chin is more or less parallel to the earth. As we come forward, we're actually going to rock up off the buttocks. I'm over-exaggerating right now. And as we come back, we're going to rock back off the buttocks. So see if you can thrust enough through the heart center and the lungs that you lift up off the buttocks. Good. And the arms are holding on to the shin. The hands are holding on. The arms are fairly straight. Head is fairly level. Good. Once you get a feeling for it, close your eyes. Again, ride the wave. Feel yourself more as space than matter. Feel yourself more as energy than matter. So if we have 10 bodies and only one of them is physical, that's in alignment with science telling us that we are more space than matter. Beautiful, yes. Trance yourself. Get hypnotic. Invite your breath to expand and deepen. Let your breath be like a flow, a flowing force of healing. We never force the breath in yoga, so at any time you can half speed your breath for a little while to catch up. Just feel the subtlety. Be so sensitive to your own body, to your own breath, that the breath communicates to you. You can always come back to the breath patterns that I'm asking you to do and allow the breath to have its way, because there's supreme wisdom in the breath. Be the receiver of the breath's wisdom. Inhale, come to center, bring the hands to Gyan Mudra, align everything, apply the locks, focus, consolidate the energy. We'll do 3 rounds, exhaling when you're ready. So 3 rounds of lining yourself up. Deep breath in, holding the locks. working with this beautiful energy that is within you, this divine force. Through our soul body, we listen to the infinite and convey the infinite knowledge into this finite world around us. The soul is the divine aspect of ourself, our higher self. When we connect to our soul, we consciously awaken to our journey and we become co-creators with God. And remember, the soul is one part of us that never dies. We've had this soul, we are this soul, and our soul has been in many lifetimes. And in each incarnation, we have access to different wisdom. And when we experience these natural gifts that we have, that we're born with, or we hear that deep, deep divine wisdom, this is the wisdom of the soul, the gifts of the soul. With your next breath, we're going to come into rock pose, sitting on the heels. If this is uncomfortable for you, I recommend a block or two under the sits bones. Hands are flat on the thighs. With our eyes closed, we're going to really gaze into the third eye, seeing into this portal, the doorway of intuition. We come forward and back, spinal flexing. Feel the tailbone and the crown chakra and create an arc. So the head won't flip-flop. We don't want to throw the head way back. That's not good for the neck. But we can feel into the arc here. Aligning, even with our eyes closed, just through our awareness, all of the spine. Good. Moving at your own speed, finding your pace. Inhale, come to center. Bring one hand on top of the other. Apply the locks. Focus. When you release, come forward into child's pose. Hands can go wherever you want them to. Come to the earth, forehead towards the earth, relax, take some deep breaths here. Kundalini Yoga is a practice that was designed, it's been designed to help us experience our soul. If our soul body is our link to the infinite and to the wisdom of the universe, then all information is available to us. All knowledge, all wisdom is within us. We just have to become still enough and neutral enough to be able to hear it. We have 3 layers or aspects to our mind. They're called 3 of our bodies: the positive mind, the negative mind, the neutral mind. And our goal is to be in the neutral mind as much as possible. And yoga helps us to get there, to be in that space of the neutral mind, so that we can see reality for what it is, we can see truth, and we can choose how we respond. With our next inhale, rise. So our next move is theoretically very powerful. Of course, you're going to tune into your own body and what you need, okay? But if you can dial it up and get into some of the spin and torque here, it's very powerful cleanser and aligner for all of the chakras and deep body systems. So in rock pose, I like to widen my knees a little for this. See what works for you. Hands come up, thumbs are in back, fingers are in front. We're twisting. Head and neck goes along for the ride. If you feel dizzy with that, keep the head forward and twist through the shoulders. The breath pattern is inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Or find your own breath pattern and come back to this breath pattern as you're ready for it. A strong practicing yogi, you might be able to maintain that pattern the whole time. Again, access the wisdom of the breath, allowing your breath to show itself, and come back to the pattern. Come back to the pattern. Squeezing into the kidneys, adrenals, recharging the glandular system, opening the spine, opening the breath. Keep your elbows high, more or less elbows are parallel to the earth. Become like an atom, like a molecule spinning through space. Twenty more seconds. Keep it strong. Detox, cleanse, purify. Beautiful, yes. Inhale, come to center, reach the hands up. Interlace, point up through the index finger. Big inhale, hold the breath, focus into the third eye, pull up Mula Bandha. Consolidate the energy, expand. Keep the arms up, exhale. And we're gonna pull Mahabandha. So with all the breath out, you pull the Mula Bandha, tuck the chin a little extra, pull the diaphragm up, hold for just a natural moment, and then inhale through the nose to release. Get 3 good rounds of that. Push all the breath out. Once you've got 3 good rounds of Mahabandha, relax. Take a moment of meditation or lay down, do whatever your body needs. Totally integrate. Receive and witness. When we are practicing Kundalini Yoga, one of the most important things is that our spine is straight as we do the exercises that call for that. So anytime we're sitting like this, the spine is straight. And so if your spine is not easily straight, you can always sit in a chair, or you could come up here. You could even stand up sometimes. So make sure that the spine is straight. And also in all of yoga, ahimsa is a founding principle, so non-harming. So like right now my knees are feeling kind of tired. I could come up here for the next exercise. Okay, so if you're feeling physical pain in your body somewhere, don't endure it. There's no benefit to that. Don't think that there's benefit to enduring pain. There's a lot of benefit to enduring challenge and being at your edge, and that's a good thing. But when your body is telling you, this physically is hurting me, go ahead and adjust and adapt, okay? So our next exercise, we bring the hands back like we were, and we take them up, elbows up. We try to touch the wrists. Maybe they'll touch. If you can, great. If you can't, you visualize it. Exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. We're in rock pose, or if you need a modification, here's a good one. Inhale up, exhale down. If you can. Yep. The wrists will touch if they can. You don't want to compromise the straight spine too much. So if you find your head cranking forward, then maybe you're just going to visualize that your wrists are touching. Just do the best that you can do. Next inhale, hold them up. Exhale, relax, and let's come back to Sukhasana. Take a moment again of meditation, integration, and be the witness. In our next exercise, we'll work with the arc line and clearing the arc line and aligning the aura and tapping into all the bodies that are in our magnetic field. So in our magnetic field, we have the arc line, the pranic body, the subtle body, the radiant body, and the aura. And in this exercise, we are back in rock pose, and we'll bring our hands into Venus lock. Traditionally, men have the right thumb on top, women have the left thumb on top. We hold the hands like this, and we inhale, bring them up above the head, exhale back down to the lap. And you're gonna pump, and as you're pumping, I invite you to visualize that connection of the chakra system and the magnetic field. Find your speed. Let your breath determine your speed. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Be so tuned in to the subtleties of your breath that your breath tells you what speed it wants. Eyes are closed. Inhale up. Apply the locks, hold the breath. As you exhale, sweep the hands through the magnetic field. Come to meditation or integration. The arc line is the base of the radiant body. and manifests in the everyday world through the power of prayer. The arc line is like the beacon of the aura, the base of the radiant body. The arc line gives us the power to project and manifest our own reality. Next, we come into Sukhasana and we do alternate shoulder shrugs. We're going to inhale when the left arm comes up and exhale when the right comes up. You can do this fast with a fast breath, or you can slow it down. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Let the neck loosen up. Think about that straight spine and aligning the head, neck, and spine, the chakras. Open the space between each vertebra. Releasing the weight of the world. We hold a lot of stress here. Now reverse the breath. Inhale when the right comes up and exhale when the left comes up. Inhale right, exhale left. Reverse the breath. Good. Inhale, both arms up. Give a nice squeeze here. Apply Mula Bandh. When you exhale, allow it to be a surrender. Now we do double shoulder shrugs. We inhale and shrug both shoulders up. Exhale them down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Find your own speed. Let it feel good. Feel the weight of the world. Any burdens, any stress, just feel it flying away. Release yourself. Let your mind go out to the big picture. See out into the universe. How small are we? Just a moment in time. Just a beautiful incarnation of consciousness realizing itself. We don't need to have expectations and we don't need to be in control. We are simply consciousness realizing itself. Inhale up, give a good squeeze, squeeze, squeeze everything. Consolidate that energy. Surrender as you exhale. Still sitting in Sukhasana, we simply turn our head side to side. Inhale left, exhale right. Aligning with the divine. Feel the earth beneath you, sky above you. Align yourself to the divine. The divine within you, the divine all around you. Now reverse your breath. Inhale right, exhale left. Bring yourself to center, hands to Gyan Mudra. Inhale deeply, concentrate at the third eye. Slowly exhale. One more time. Moving with your own rhythm. Visualize your magnetic field. The aura holds our experiences, and my understanding is that it holds the experiences of this lifetime, this incarnation, the good and the bad. In our magnetic field, we also have our subtle body, which is the vessel that carries our soul into the next incarnation. So our subtle body and our soul are always with us, from lifetime to lifetime. In the subtle body, we find our Akashic record, which is our karmic story. We can read and tap into the Akashic record through the subtle body. All the intricacies of all the worlds around us are known through the subtle body. Our subconscious nature is written in this body. So visualize that subtle body and just with your awareness, breathe into that space, weave into it connection, awareness, appreciation, gratitude, commitment. Commitment to your soul's journey. Commitment to your awakening awareness. Now we get to have some fun. Our last exercise of the awakening to our 10 bodies Kriya. We'll be doing up to 54 froggies. So you can use, it's like I'm mad. Wait, I gotta go do something. So I like.
Let me get this right. We can do this in our head. We don't have to.
You know, 70% benefits. That's what Yogi Bhajan says.
Fine, I'll take it.
So if you can do 26, feel really good, okay? If you can do 11, that's awesome. We'll do up to 54, and I like to count using my fingers, so I'll just sort of do this kind of thing, and that's how I count, and that way I can get into the Sat Nam mantra. So froggies, the feet are in this position, the toes are turned outward and slightly separated, maybe about 3 or 4 fingers width. The heels are touching and lifted up. It's like almost like I think of ballet. And we try to keep our feet in this position. The hands come to the ground. If you can't touch when you get up here, we could try 2 blocks, or you just don't you don't straighten your legs all the way. If you can, your legs straighten all the way. So if you get up here and you can't straighten all the way, maybe 2 blocks, or maybe just leave your knees bent, okay? We inhale up, and we exhale down. And as you inhale up, vibrate inside the mantra Sat, truth. As you exhale, Nam, my vibration. Sat, Nam, mentally vibrating the mantra, counting on your fingers. Find your speed, find your joy, find your bliss. When you look at the benefits of froggies in the books, it's like pages of information, paragraphs of benefits. It's said that this posture is good for all the internal organs, and it is preventative and healing to any kind of reproductive organ cancer or cysts. There you go. Pump it up. You can do this. Good, wrapping it up. Take a little stretch. Unless you're just dying to do more, go for it. Good job. So lying with your head facing towards the gongs, we'll come to Shavasana. Take your time to get there, making sure that you're super comfortable. If you'd like something, I can get it for you. If you want an eye pillow, an extra blanket. I highly recommend the eye pillows. If you've never tried one before, let me bring you one, give it a try. The subtle pressure on the eyes deepens the experience of pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses. If you're super sweaty, don't lay on the blanket, right? Pull it to the side, right? We share the blankets. You want an eye pillow? If you need a bolster under your knees to support the low back, I can get that for you. Traditionally, Shavasana, we just lay flat on the ground. Head and neck are in alignment with the spine so that the crown chakra is in alignment with the other chakras. So if you have a pillow under your head, make sure it's a thin one. Nice thin one. Raise your hand if you'd like an eye pillow, I'll bring it to you. Raise your hand if you'd like something else, I'll bring it to you. Yeah. Oh, I was going to bring that to you. Yep. Anybody else? Anything? Try this, Barbara. We'll do a pillow first. I mean, a blanket first, and then the sandbag on top of that. How does that feel? There you go. Put that right where you want it. There you go, sweetie. That's perfect. Taking a couple deep breaths and just allowing yourself to completely surrender. Soften and let go. When we access the wisdom of our soul, we become co-creators with God, co-creators with Source, co-creators with creation. Because our soul is of infinite nature and our subtle body carries the Akashic record of our experiences from lifetime to lifetime, all the wisdom of the universe is available to us. Allow yourself to deeply and fully relax, deeply and fully surrender, just letting go. Your next breath, gently begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And begin to circle the wrists and the ankles, circling in both directions. And then take a deep breath and reach the hands up above the head to stretch through the arms, the legs, the whole body. And then bring your hands down to rest onto your body, your belly, or your heart. And here take a moment to connect to the fullness of who you are, all the different aspects of your being. See yourself like a beautiful mandala of humanness and spiritness. And feel all the 10 bodies, the layers and layers of this experience, this incarnation, and embrace all of it, accepting and embracing all of who you are in all layers, and empowering the divine within you. And with your next breath, come into a cat stretch, rolling onto the right hip, bending the left knee, come into a lying twist. Call it a cat stretch. Reach the left arm out behind you. Turn the face towards the left, keep the eyes closed or soft. Take a few deep breaths. And with your next inhale, gently rise, exhale to the other side. And then coming back to center, we'll bring our hands together and rub palm to palm, soles together, feet together, soles to sole. Rubbing the hands and rubbing the feet, grounding yourself, reawakening. And then as you're ready, take a deep breath and begin to rock and roll, inhaling up and exhaling back. Bringing yourself all the way up to a seated position for meditation, sitting in Sukhasana with the spine straight. So we'll be doing a mantra meditation called the Laya Yoga Chant, and the mantra is Ekonkara Satanama Siriwa Hey Guru. If you know you'd like a mantra sheet, just reach out and I'll hand you one. If you don't need one, no worries. So the mantra is on the back in the middle. And so this is a meditation that unlocks the secret of the sound current technology that is already within us, all this wisdom of how to use and how to harness and how to actualize sound current as medicine for ourselves. This is a meditation that provides a key, it provides an experience, and it unlocks and it awakens the nod vibration within us. The nod is the vibrational harmony through which the infinite can be experienced. So we sit with a straight spine, and the chant is very precise. Remember, the power of mantra is projection and rhythm, and so we're going to harness this vibration, and in our authentic voice, we're going to bring it out from the belly, from the earth. And there's 3 times that we pull the diaphragm up, and it's a very strong move. So you really want to pull, and the pull is what makes the sound, not the voice. So it's like this. Ekonkara. Try that with me. Ekonkara. And then we say Satanama. Your turn. Satanama. Siriwa. Siriwa. And then we say Hey Guru. And in the Hey Guru, it's like relaxation. And so to take it to the next level, and this gets a little more advanced, but if you can go there, go there. Take your hands and do like me, spin clockwise. So you're creating this 3.5 cycle helix, okay? And so down here, it's the energy starts low. I like to gather from the earth and pull it through the lower chakras. Ekonkara. And then it comes up into the power chakra and the heart center. Satanama. And then it rises up into the throat. Siriwa. And then on Hey Guru, you can recycle it like a toroidal field, or you can imagine the energy, the visualization into the cosmos. And to get really advanced, you're actually seeing like a witness down upon yourself, but you're feeling and controlling the helix in this clockwise way, 3.5 turns. But you're seeing it from up above. So that gets really advanced, okay? That's for the experienced yogis in the room. So work with that, do what you can do. This mantra, this meditation is said to activate our purpose and bring our destiny present. This meditation can enhance our creativity and helps us to focus on real priorities and have the energy to sacrifice what is needed to accomplish them. This is a meditation that was hidden secret for hundreds, if not thousands of years because of its potency. It was not offered to the commoner like us. It was guarded and protected. And nowadays, we all are ready for and we all need, and this medicine has come forth for us. So powerful medicine using your own nod, your own vibration to access the vibrational harmony of the universe so that you can embody infinite wisdom. So 2 hand positions, your choice. Gyan Mudra, resting the hands on the knees, palms up, or Anjali Mudra, symbolizing the union of all duality, the space where all becomes one. So choose whichever mudra speaks to you. The eyes are going to be closed, and we're using Shambhavi Dristi, which is third eye gazing. So we're gazing into, locking in a comfortable, natural way into the third eye, seeing into and beyond, into this portal of intuition. I'll get us started, and please join me. Remember to really pull the diaphragm and to chant and project. Let the tongue over-enunciate the words so that the mouth can receive the medicine and take it up into the brain. So I gaze into the third eye. Good. Ekonkara Satanama Siva. Hey Guru 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 Ekonkara Satanama
Satnama
breath in, feel yourself, every cell. Sit up nice and tall, align yourself. Connect, sky and earth, embracing this life. When you're ready, exhale, and 2 more rounds. Connecting, aligning, recharge yourself. Opening to the great mysteries. Together in prayer, rub them, create some heat and friction if you'd like, and then rest into Anjali Mudra, symbolizing the union of all duality, the space where all becomes one. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Let's close with 3 long satnams, chanting to the universe. Truth is my vibration, truth is my name. May we rest into the divine wisdom that is within us. May we be still enough to hear this wisdom and strong enough to do what it asks. May we be guided and protected. May we be together in compassion and connection. May we be blessed and may we be the blessing. Satnam.